Sup, this is Alex Chu coming at you with another episode. This episode, I want to introduce you a girl who I used to stalk. I mean, I used to like stalk this girl when she was in high school. That time I was like 18. She was like 16. I think I was a senior, and then she was a sophomore or a junior or something. But yeah, I want to show you that girl today. I got her video and everything. But before I talk about that, I want to tell you my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality rings. These are rings that you put on your small fingers during sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore. You become physically immortal. See, I'm already 50. Within 2 months, I'll be 51. See, I still look pretty good, right? Look at my belly, still really, really thin. This means I don't really work out. You can tell my belly is so smooth. It's impossible for me to work out. If I work out, I have like six-pack ab, right? I don't have that. Anyway, you can go to my website, livemuchlonger.com. I have lots of testimonials from Amazon customers. Most of them give me 4 stars, 5 stars. So if you're interested, you want to look like me when you're 50, livemuchlonger.com. Livemuchlonger.com. Yeah, I shouldn't buy a pair of these rings, okay? Yeah, today, man, I'm gonna introduce you a girl that I used to stalk, like what, 33 years ago or something. How long ago was that? Yeah, 32 years ago. 32 years ago. I used to go to. I found her. Recently saw her video. She made a video. She's now 48. Okay, she's like selling some children's book. She's like an illustrator. She's like an artist who draw children's book. She draws pictures and stuff. And then her books is being sold on Target. I mean, you can find her book in Target. Wow, that's not too bad. Seems like she's pretty successful. She's married with 2 kids. Anyway, this is what she looked like when she was probably around 30-year-old or something. See, she's pretty cute, right? See, back in the days, I used to stalk her. I was a senior. Well, what happened is I was an inventor. I was doing some invention, right? And I was doing some brain programming invention, the brain programming technology. So I saw this. Wow, this is cute. It was a Japanese class, and then one day, uh, the Japanese it's a woman teacher. Her name is Miss Hori. Miss Hori. She paired me up with this girl. It was this Japanese girl. And I look at her. Wow, she's kind of cute. She's kind of pretty, kind of cute. And I'm thinking, yeah, okay, I'll do a test on her. So what happened is I went back home. I would say I make this girl fall in love with me. Her name is Felicia Kawa back in the days. And then the test didn't work. I mean, it sort of did work. It make me stalk her and stuff, but then it didn't make me fall. It didn't make her fall in love with me. Then later on, I realized later when I was 20-some-year-old. No, how old was it? When I was 30-some-year-old, I discovered, oh, you cannot program. I cannot program myself to make her fall in love with me. In order to make somebody fall in love with you, you have to cast a spell. So later on, I developed a spell casting technology. You have to cast a spell on a girl to make her fall in love. You cannot just program yourself. Using this brain programming technology. But the brain programming technology helped me develop the rings. To make you stay young forever. And this is what she looked like right now.
My name is Felicia Hoshino, illustrator and author of children's books. Thank you, Wing Luke Museum, for inviting me to read aloud one of my favorite books, Sora and the Cloud. Now, what makes this book unique is that it is bilingual. That means it's written in 2 languages, all in one book, English and Japanese. And the reason why I wanted to create a bilingual book was so that my husband and I could read to our children the same story, but in our native languages. For me, English, and for my husband, Japanese. It is our hope that our son and daughter grow up to be bilingual. And so today, my daughter Yume is going to be reading the Japanese translation originally written by our good friend Akiko Hisa.
You, you see, compare the picture. She used to be, I think that picture, she was like 30-year old or something. When she was 16, wow, she looked very sweet. She looked very sweet, very cute. Yeah, gorgeous. Yeah, she was gorgeous. Somehow, but then it's like she was very cold to me. She hated me for some reason. I think now I realized it because now I realize, wow, she married a Japanese husband. She's like she's Japanese herself. She's like her father was also born in the United States or something. You know, yeah, because I was stalking her back in the days. I actually went to her house. Uh, I went to her house. I found out where she lives and everything. I went to her house to buy her flowers and shit. And I saw her father. Her father speaks perfect English. So I guess the father was also born in the United States. Mother also born in the United States. I think I know her mother. Her mother used to teach in City College because I took her class before. Yeah, that was the mother. Now I realize, yeah, that was the mother. I think her mother's name was Kaneshiro or something. I took her art class, and now she's also an artist. Wow, not bad, not bad. She's doing pretty well. But hey, I think I back in the days I told her about my rings. I think when I was 19, like after high school, I still tried to contact her. I think I told her about my rings. She didn't believe me. But yeah, man, I wish I could invent something like a time machine or something. Like I don't need to make myself younger because I look pretty much the same. Like back in the days. I look pretty much the same. It's like I could pretend I'm 20 something. But I wish I could invent a time machine. Just drive that. What do you call it? DeLorean time machine, and drive back to 30 some years ago. Back to the good old high school days. But anyway, you watch that video. She made that video just recently. She made that video in September 2021. Yeah, go watch that video. I'm gonna add a link at the bottom of this video. You know, and I don't know if you like to read children's book. Yeah, buy children's book from her. Go to her website. I'm gonna leave a link. To her Facebook page and her website so you can buy shit from her. But anyway, that's what I want to say.